94.1 KTLR.com, and we do have the founder of that song, and he's the founder of this group, the Winstons. How you doing, Joe? Welcome to the show.
Oh, how you doing, Joe? It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oh, man. Boy, we really love that song over the years. You know, it's been played on a lot of shows, you know?
Oh, great.
Yeah, I've heard it on the Bernie Mac show, and even I heard it on The Simpsons, too, you know?
Oh, that's true.
So how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Joe.
Oh, well, tell me something. Are you in D.C.? Are you from
yes,
D.C.?
Well, yes, I'm D.C., just on the outside of D.C. So,
okay.
Everybody's from the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay, so you witnessed some history a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
Some history a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, Martin Luther King's, unveiling.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you get to see that?
Not in person, no.
Okay.
I was supposed to go the first time when they had it, when it was postponed because of the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
And the bad weather.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it because of a function, but it was fantastic. I was there in spirit, though, that's for sure.
Yes, it was. It was a beautiful, unveiling, and it has history, that's been in the making for a long time,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So tell me, Joe, how did you start with the Winstons?
How did I start with the Winstons?
Yes.
Well,
when did the Winstons, when did they really start?
Well, the actually started back in the 60s with Richard Spencer and his crew of Winstons back in the day. That was the crew that was signed to Metro Media Records and
right
in 1969 back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But shortly after the success of Calling Him Father, actually, I guess you knew this, that the band broke up for a while.
Oh, they sure did, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they broke up for a while. They were on a long hiatus. I was doing other things with other R&B groups. And in 1996, we started because a lot of promoters was trying to get a lot of groups back together with their original members and do some concerts and shows. I'm the trademark owner of the Winstons.
Oh, good.
But we got back out there and just started rolling in 1996.
So how's everything going? Is everything going, kind of flying your way since you, restarted the group?
Oh, well, yes. Listen, we're having fun, first of all.
That's the thing. Have fun when you do things.
Recording new music and things like that. Mm-hmm. And we had a song that was featured on the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah, you sure did. Mm-hmm.
As you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And that was called A New Electric Slide.
Mm-hmm.
It was on their 100th anniversary TV show.
Oh, wow.
And that's a pleasure. And otherwise, we travel around doing concerts and shows, and talking about Coloring the Father.
Yeah, because I'm listening to this new track right here. You're doing the instrumental version, and it sure does sound real good.
Oh, well, thank you.
So did y'all just put... Oh, excuse me. Go right ahead, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you just put this one out a while ago. This is brand new right here?
It's a brand new release.
Mm-hmm.
I just decided to do like a smooth jazz version. It just came to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, let's do this. Why not?
And boy, it sure does sound good. It sure does sound good. I mean, everything is right there. Everything is in place.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that coming from you.
Oh, okay. So when did you get started in music?
Well, I say in junior high school. There was a band playing for the school dance. Mm-hmm. I liked the band. Mm-hmm. So I said, you know what? I think that's what I want to do.
Oh, cool.
And ever since I bought this guitar, started playing, and The rest is history.
It's kind of hard to put down, huh?
Oh, all these years.
So, we've talked on the phone before, and I'm looking at your bio here, and your bio, excuse me, your bio, and you've worked with a lot of different artists.
Yes, I sure have.
Mm-hmm. Now, the Stylistics, were they a pretty good group to work with?
The Stylistics was a fantastic group to work with. As a matter of fact, that was the last group that I worked with before. I'm getting the Winstons, back together and performing. Excellent group. I enjoyed them, learned a lot from them. It was a pleasure working each night on the stage with the Stylistics.
Oh, great.
I was a guitar player, by the way.
Oh, well, cool. And you worked with the Iceman, Jerry Butler, right?
Well, we worked with the Iceman, where the Winstons worked with the Iceman, Jerry Butler.
I'll be down.
We had a tour going back then, and he was the host and one of the headliners of the tour. So it was on the Jerry Butler show.
Yeah,
great time.
Yeah, the Iceman was real smooth with his stuff,
Oh, no question about it. And we had a lot of fun. Cause see, I'm a conductor. They call me the master conductor.
I know that's right.
See, not only did I work with the Winstons, I was like a conductor and arranger with some of the other acts that was on the show.
Oh, wow.
I also did double duty or triple duty, you might say. I was the music director for Eddie Holman.
Oh, well, great, yeah.
That Lonely Girl thing.
Oh, yeah, that Lonely Girl was a bad one, boy.
Oh, no question. And another group out of the Washington, D.C. area that was on the tour. They were called Skip Mahoney and the Cattle. So not only was I with the Winstons, I did triple duty, whatever you want to call it.
So we'll just tell you were a man of many hats, right?
Oh, there you go.
I know that's right. So did you get to work with Tom Bell or anything?
No, I never had the pleasure of working personally with Tom Bell.
Oh, okay.
Not personally.
Okay.
And he's actually stylistic. I worked with him on the road performing live.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And one of that, I remember coming to faintly to Oklahoma City. It was quite a while ago now. Now this was with this was before the Winstons was back together too. It was with a young man that had a very big hit called Show and Tell.
Oh, wow, Al Wilson, yeah.
Sure did. We came to the Oklahoma City area. It was quite a little while ago, and I haven't been back there yet, and I really want to get back to Oklahoma City.
Well, hopefully, with the weekend group, we'll probably see if we can scrounge up some change and then get you here, because we're trying to look for, good entertainment here because, we like I said, we love the old school,
Oh, well, hey.
We really love it.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's no problem. You can consider that done. Hopefully we can get there because it's been a while, and I feel like to get back to Oklahoma City one day. That'd be a pleasure.
Yeah, come out and hang out in our backyard for a little bit.
Hey, that would be great. That would be great.
Oh, well, did you work with any other artists besides the Stylistics and Jerry Butler?
Yeah, sure. And I don't want to tell my age, but in the year 1976, I was on the road with a group called the Manhattans.
Oh, man, the Manhattans.
And this was when Kiss and Say Goodbye was number one in the country. I also worked with, throughout the years, with the legendary Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. The Delphonics. I had the pleasure of working for a short time with the Barry White Love Unlimited Orchestra.
Oh, man.
And others.
I was looking at some takes of Soul Train. You can watch some of those old Soul Trains on YouTube, and you can get those. You can get the videos. And I noticed when Don Cornelius brought live entertainment to Soul Train, and Barry White had the big band. I mean, it was a big band, and it was just they just watched him, and he just made good music. And that's something. What's wrong with some of the artists right now? They just don't make good music like they used to.
Yeah, well, I know what you're saying.
But times do change, We had, with Barry, it was so nice. It was so much fun. We had 36 pieces up on the stage. Oh, man, that's a lot of pieces.
36 pieces, sure. And it was that made it fun. It was a lot of fun. The strings and horns and a number of guitars. So it was definitely a pleasure.
Right. And it was a real live orchestra. I mean, that was an orchestra,
And who the bass player at the time was? The young man, I'm sure you're aware of. His name is Nathan East.
Oh, man. So he's playing on, we played some of your Winston cuts a while ago, and so I've only had 2 cuts of yours, so we're kind of filling it in with Bob James, and he's playing on this cut right here, Nathan East is. And he's played with Foreplay, and I guess he's still playing with Foreplay.
Oh, yes, I would assume so. I would assume so. But I was just saying that to say it definitely was great experience and definitely great. And you know what? But I feel like although I've been in the business a long time, still feel like I'm still energized and energetic and ready to go and do a lot more.
All right. Hey, that's the way to do it, man. They say if you feel it, go for it.
There you go.
Yeah, if you feel it, go for it. Well, tell me something. What do you think about the young artists today?
Well, of course, things have changed from back in the day, as we were discussing. Some time ago, I happened to mention, but the young artists, they're hey, I see some between me and you. I see some bright young artists out there. They just just different now because it's not coming up. They're not coming up the exact way that we did.
Right. There's no. Just seems like it's no creativity to me. I mean, they can put an old cut on and and just rap over it and they got a hit.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, I mean, just seems like if they can get their own stuff, that'll be cool.
Well, yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
The times have changed.
Yes, they are changing.
They've changed and things, and we had to learn that when we had to, roll with the punches. Change a little bit with it and all that because that's what's happening today. Look at your charts today.
Oh yeah,
on the charts.
Yeah,
all those guys are on the charts, right?
Yeah, they're on the charts. And some of the music's good, but it's to me, it's just no more singers out there. There's no more singers.
Right.
But we just got to kind of go with the punches, and just kind of go our ways on that. Some of the new stuff I do like, and some of the new stuff I don't like. So.
Right. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
True too. But we have to keep our thing and our market going, like the old school. I'm gonna keep it alive myself, much as I can.
That's what we're trying to do right here on 94.1. You can catch us on the internet, and you've probably been catching us on the internet at KTLR.com, right?
Yes, I sure have.
Well, cool. Well, tell me something, Joe. What's in your CD player?
What's in my CD player?
What's in your CD player? What are some of the artists that you like?
The legendary artists that I just mentioned that happen to work with.
Right.
I'm a big fan of also.
Okay.
But you know what? But a group that I forgot to mention to you that I work with that I've had a great time with also that I forgot to mention was a group out of Detroit. They're called the Floaters.
Oh man, the Floaters. Yeah, Float On. Now, were they just a one-hit wonder?
Well, that's what they call a one-hit wonder. But that was a monster hit.
That was a monster song too on the album because the thing, I guess it was probably about 12 minutes long on the album because it would go into the singing, it would go into the music, and then it would go into the singing, right?
Well, that's true. But
It was a good song.
But we had a good time live, performing it live and things like that. It was great, and they're still performing today.
Oh, yeah. Well, great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad that all the old school artists are still performing and still here with us. You know, some of us have left this world, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Just to mention a few, of course, the late great Ron Banks.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
They call him Squirrel.
Yep.
With the shy lights.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And many others, of course, like Harold Melvin.
Teddy.
Winston, who was a former lead singer of the Temptations. It really shocked me when he's left us.
Yes.
A little while back. Also, when they treat her like a lady.
Yes.
Man, and others. So, we just gotta keep on doing what we're doing. I'm going to do it as long as I can.
I know that's right. Now, you said Ollie Woodson a while ago. Now, he really put his foot in that song when he did that Treat Her Like a Lady.
Oh, absolutely.
He really put his all into it. And that was, you could say that was the real Temptations right there. It wasn't that many of them, but that was the real Temptations. It's two sets of Temps floating around right now.
Of course, it's Dennis Evans has this review.
Right.
Of course, Otis Williams and the legendary group. That's the Temptations. And I had the pleasure of hanging with the Temptations on a number of occasions whenever they can get near us. So I have a great time watching that show. It was one of my inspirational shows, Temptations and Four Tops. When they're together, you're talking about memories.
Oh, man, I heard that was a good show together. It was just the footwork. The way the Temptations move, they just move just as smooth as glass,
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Great show, a night of great music. And, the Winstons, when we do our show and our songs, what we do, we also do a tribute to Motown. Matter of fact, it's called the Memories of Motown Review.
Oh, well, great.
Mm-hmm. And we're getting ready for a big New Year's Eve show in Scranton, Pennsylvania. With a matter of fact, we travel all over the country all year long with our Memories of Motown Review.
Oh, well, great.
Along with spotlighting some of our new music. And we have a great time.
Oh, well, great. Well, boy, I tell you, the holidays are coming up on us, aren't they?
Holidays are coming up.
Got Thanksgiving, and we got Christmas. Now we got to spend a little money, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
When was that a lead up, a lead into, we have a new Christmas release.
Oh, well, great. Yeah, because I've heard that Santa slide, because that was a real good one. I heard that Santa slide. So when is the whole, do you have the whole album? Because Vernon was a little stingy with me. He gave me 2 cuts, so.
2 cuts. This release is an EP.
Okay.
It's an EP. It's 4 tracks on. You have as a matter of fact, you have the 2 cuts, but then I sent you later, if you received, I sent you the 2 other cuts, the 2 other tracks.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get home and look on the computer and see if you did that. That's something how, you have to send everything email, I mean, that's the faster way, but.
All right, I'm going to send it to you though anyway.
Okay, well, do that.
Absolutely.
Do that. Well, Joe.
See that way to introduce it to you.
Oh, great. Well, Joe, I got to get on into the grooves, and man, it sure is good talking to you. Welcome, Joe, to the show.
The pleasure is all mine.
We sure do appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Well, don't be no stranger. You can call us at 616-5509 if you're listening on the net. And if you got a song you want to hear, just call us.
Sure will. Thank you very much. Thanks to Oklahoma City and Vernon Campbell and the rest of the crew at KTLR.
All right, then. We appreciate it, brother.
Thank you now.